What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Nico, West Coast Battle Media, Peel Your Cap Radio, man. Got a special guest interview we doing right now, man. I got the King. He's a pillar in this West music game, man. Pillar in the battle rap community, man. Somebody who is very well respected out this way. Definitely appreciate the King for taking the time, man. We got August Blue with us, man. How you doing, King? Man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I appreciate you taking the time. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I'm having you up on the platform, man. So I'm definitely excited and definitely appreciative of you taking that time out, man.
No, it's all love, bro. Like I said, man, something that I seen you doing, like I see you working, like my thing is like I really, with social media, I'm not really involved as far as, really just posting my personal life and just posting random shit on a daily, I'm there to promote my music, my brand, and everything else that I'm doing, a company that I'm getting ready to start, clothing line, stuff like that, but I watch though, I be checking out people you're somebody that I be watching, so I've seen you doing your thing for sure, so, most definitely wanted to be a part of it.
Man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. So I know I was asking you when we was trying to record this prior to this one right here, man. But for the people who are not, you know what I'm saying, that might not know you, man, let them know, you know what I'm saying, where you're coming from and how you got started up in the music game.
From South Central LA, born on the east side. Um, Music is just something that was already there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Growing up, like my mom, like gangster rap was for sure something that was like huge in my household. Excuse me. Cause seeing my uncle perform, you did what I'm saying? Seeing my uncle perform in the area that I'm from, and he was shooting a music video. Yeah, I saw the females around and stuff like that, so I was like, oh man, I for sure gotta be a part of that. Like, I want everything to do with that. You understand? And, but of course, growing up, got involved into the street life and stuff like that. And I really, really got involved, and things catch up to you or whatnot. And yeah, man, I ended up getting shot several times. Got put in a wheelchair, but like that's what kind of made me focus on music even more because it was like, do I go back? I already know what the outcome could be. Shit, now I do. You always hear people be dead or in jail, and it's like, it's like you hear that all the time, but it's something that's real. You feel me? So I just chose to focus on music, and I've been at it ever since.
I heard that. I heard that, man. Now you definitely, with the music game, man, it's crazy in the West, man. Like you can just tell like the difference in quality with certain people, whether they're just getting started, they've been around for a minute, or they vets in the game, man. You're somebody who always brings thorough quality. You know what I'm saying, to the music game, whether it's just the production, the lyricism, you know what I'm saying, the message, you always have something, you know what I'm saying, that people, can latch on to and grasp, man. So that's definitely something that stands out about you, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember all the old LA Battlegrounds events when you was up there performing, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing.
Shout out to LA Battlegrounds, man. Shout out
Facts.
to LA Battlegrounds. They gave me a real platform to showcase my talent. And I gained a lot of recognition off of that stage.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. So for you coming up with music, man, like who are some of the people who you would say are the biggest influences to your style and how you rap and your content? But like, who are the people who influenced you the most? Where you was like, man, I that person right there had a huge impact on me.
Uh, Rakim,
Mm,
Rakim for sure. Just his flow pattern was crazy. His
yeah,
flow pattern was crazy. Well, still is. You know what I'm saying? Um, Rakim, Snoop Dogg was just not even the lyrics, it was just the style, the whole laid back style, the whole, they always say like, oh, women don't like the gangsters, and it's like that's not true. Snoop showed it, otherwise. So it was like, I just really was fucking with the style, not more so the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that Snoop didn't make any good music, but it was just more so the style, the vibe that he gave off.
Mm.
And DMX, DMX, man, like DMX let me know like you could really like just like rap what's on your heart,
Yeah.
rap what you've been through, rap about what the people around you have been through, and then of course Tupac Shakur, you know what I'm saying, just really showing people that because when you're viewed or looked at as this gang member or this gangster person, this thug person or whatever, people feel like you don't have any feelings, or people think that you don't smile, people think you don't party, people think you don't have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And party was all of that. You know what I'm saying? And people don't think you're intelligent. And again, like I said, Kanye was all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, Tupac Shakur, so I can't show BMX and Tupac.
Okay, okay. I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, man. It's definitely like, just with the people that you mentioned, man, you definitely come from that cloth of like you don't put any filter on what you rap about. Like you're very vocal. Like you can just feel like it's a certain feeling certain rappers give off. Like some people rap good, some people are they punch heavy and things of that nature. Then you have the people who lyrically they give you a certain energy. It's a certain feeling when you listen to them that it's different from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely exemplify. You know what I'm saying? That is that something that just came natural to you? Is that something that you like had to work on? Or
I most definitely had to find myself as an artist. I went through many rap names, but I most definitely had to find my place, find my vibe, my lane. And, once I found that, I ran with it because it was like, you when you're a fan, I'm a real fan of hip hop. I'm a
yeah,
real fan of music. I'm a student of it. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was just so such a fan of where it was like I would hear a beat and I would think like, oh, this would be good, but that's what helped my songwriting skills at the same time, and I wasn't even without me even knowing, I was teaching myself how to write like real records because it was like I would hear a beat and I would be like, oh, this sounds like a such and such song. This sounds like they could be on this, and I would rap. I would write the song as if like I was writing it for that person. Like I would hear them rapping it as I'm writing it. And so then that kind of, like I said, just helped my songwriting skills. And then I got to a point where it was like, you know what, like just tell your story. Tell the stories of the people around you. People like to, say, oh, big, rest in peace to Big Smalls.
hmm
People, I remember when people was talking shit about like, oh, he really didn't do this and really didn't do that. But the people around him did. He made music not only, shit for himself, but he wanted something that the people could relate to. You know what I'm saying? I might write some shit that I might not really be going through myself, but I know a close friend to me is going through it. So I'll make the song, and it's kind of like some type of therapy for them when I listen to it and hear it. You know what I'm saying?
definitely, definitely, definitely. I wanted to ask you, man, because like I was saying, it's the feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain energy, you know what I'm saying, that gives off within your music. And, us being within the battle rap culture, man, there's always, those individuals who it's not even just a battle. It's almost like they're not talking, they rapping, but it's just the feel. It's almost like they embodying exactly what they're talking about, and it just comes off in a whole different light. Like for you, you know what I'm saying, watching battle rap and being at these events and whatnot, like who are the battle rappers who you would say, like for you, give off that feel where it's like, man, when I listen to these dudes talk, like that's what rap is right there. That's what battle rap is right there.
Um, it's crazy. I really can't even like just pick out, what I'm saying, like pick anyone out individually. But what it is because I look at everyone who battle raps as a special being. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, I can't do, one thing I'm not is a hate. Like I'm not a hate. I give, what I'm saying? Like I'm quick to give credit where credit is due. So, like to me, all battle rappers are great, and I say that because that's something that I can't do. Like I can't memorize like 3 fucking rounds, 3 3 minute rounds, like of bars. You know what I'm saying? It's and I don't know, like just all that to me, like and just some of the shit that they come up with, the wordplay, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, like all of those dudes and all of those females are great to me.
Oh yeah, nah, definitely. I actually had to jump in the ring, man, just to see, like, cause when you coming up as a fan and you kind of you have your preferences, who you like, who you don't like, who you think says something that was good, something that you didn't like, and I felt like for me as a fan coming up, and especially when I had my first battle, it just let me know, man, it was a humbling experience, like how you said. It's a whole different experience when you have to memorize something that you just created. Not only that,
Right.
perform it flawlessly. And what you created, it got to be creative enough where it's nothing we've ever heard of, and it got to be something also thought provoking, something that'll last. You know what I'm saying? Something that'll stand the test of time. So, yeah, battle rap, man,
Oh, yeah, most definitely because it's an art. It's still an art form at the end of the day.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's for sure it's still an art form. So, you can't just go in there and think you about to do whatever and say whatever and because then it's not gonna hit. You did like the thing is about it, the reason why I say everyone is great is because, everyone's passion it comes out differently. You know what I'm saying? So everyone, performs in their own way. So I look at it like, like man, okay, I see you. You feel me? Like I don't know any other battle rappers that easy sounds like.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like I
yeah,
don't know any other like battle rappers that he sounds like
yeah. Mm,
when I listen to him or when I you know what I'm saying when I this is it's crazy and it's not even because he's my boy. Shout out to Dre Vicious, but like it's a few people. I guess it's because like I don't know if I heard him first or whatever. I don't know, but it's a few people that I be like, yo, they sound like Dre. They remind me of Dre. And he created his own lane. Or
yeah,
somebody might come in, feel where he coming from, and they might look up to him in a way and lose his style of rap. But I feel Dre even has his own style of rap, even outside of battle rap when he does music. I don't know nobody else that sounds like Dre.
yeah. Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So when everyone creates their own lane, their own vibe, their own, you know what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter. Shouts out to Fire King Hot. I don't know nobody that sounds like him, and it's not because he's gay. You know what I'm saying? It's because most people say, oh, well, he's rapping in like this feminine voice or whatnot. But it's like, you know, that's him. I don't, not even with just him rapping with, you know, the his voice, with his voice being, you know, a little bit more feminine or whatever, but it's just the style. It's the style, it's the delivery. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
everyone has their own style. Like even I've seen your shit. I watched your battle. You was this is and I'm big on confidence. You know what I'm saying? People can tell when you lack confidence and so it was I don't know who you was battling. I think you had on a red shirt or I know you had on some basketball shorts. I know that for sure. And you was smoking somebody, but it was just that the way that you felt that shit, like you knew that you was gonna win. You know, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
yeah. Nah, I appreciate that, man. I definitely appreciate that. I think confidence is something, man. It separates people in all walks. Like even somebody who they may not be as skilled as another person, if they have more confidence, sometimes that person will shine before the person who's more skilled, just because it's a certain aura, a certain presence that's given off, especially when it comes to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Also in music, it happens as well. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something, especially in battle rap, man. If you don't have that, if you're not confident, if you don't have a certain presence to you when you're rapping, it can kind of just sound like white noise, kind of just get drowned out. Like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. But if you have somebody who's confident in what they're saying, they prepared well, you know what I'm saying? Normally, those are the people who tend to excel, you know what I'm saying, most of the time.
Right, right. Oh, definitely. I agree.
So I
But
want to,
like I said, the battle rap stage, though, is you know, man, just battle rap. You know, when I'm near as a fan. So when people see me at these events and they showing me love and stuff like that, I'm there as a fan.
definitely, definitely. It's always good, like the events I've been to where you were there. It's like what I love seeing, man, is when you see like yourself, like you're one of the I call it like the pillars of the West. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're in the building, it's a different kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of
Right.
respect that's given to the whole platform and the event going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different type of aura, man. And you know what I'm saying? Seeing you at these events,
Yeah, I
especially
appreciate
the most
that.
recent one where it got crazy was the URL event that I just seen you at a few weeks ago. People was going crazy in there, man. And it would just look dope on camera to just see you there. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have your respected members of the West all on camera. You know what I'm saying? Being a fan and just enjoying good quality content that was getting spread out there, man. That was a dope look.
Oh man, most definitely was a good look. I for sure enjoyed myself at that event. Everybody did their thing. Um, I like the battle with the man, forgive me because I don't remember their names. Uh, but it was the dude with the blonde hair, and he was battling the Holy dude. And his name Hova or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was Emerson Kennedy versus Jada Nightwing.
Yeah, man, like I fucked with that. I fucked with that for sure.
Yeah, now that had a crazy moment, man. Like in it where the crowd was just going crazy. That battle had all the elements, man. Great lyricism. I mean, it had freestyles, rebuttals. Like it had all the elements of the art form involved in that battle. That's actually my favorite battle this year. You know what I'm saying? It just
Yeah,
has everything.
I gotta shout out Nino real quick. I gotta shout out Nino because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I was just going there just to go support. Like I said, I'm a fan, so I'm pulling up as a fan to support. But for him to pull me up here and put me in front of the camera, I respect that. It's much love always, man. Shout outs to Nino for sure.
Nah, most definitely, man. Nino, a real one, man. Shout out to the bro, man. He definitely another one of the pillars of the West as well. Um, I wanted to ask you, man. With you doing all the music and everything, man. Who are the people who like you've had chance to do music with, where you was like, man, coming into the game, you was like, man, I really want to do music with this person, and then it actually worked out where you were able to get songs done together. Like, who are those people who you've had chance to do that music with?
It's crazy. It's only one person, and his glasses wrong,
Mm.
right? And it's crazy because I reached out to glasses alone during MySpace days. You feel me? Like, and it was crazy because he even reached out then. Because I was hitting him up because I had just recorded to one of his beats that he had a song with Lil Wayne. I can't remember the name of the song. And I did like a mixtape joint to it, and I sent it to him and asked him if it was cool if I put it out. And he gave me his honest opinion, like he was so real about it. But the fact that he even responded during a time where he was, like he was with Wayne, and Wayne was like the hottest dude at the time. So for him to even respond, I was like, okay, like then, like, all right, you're a real one for that. And he gave me his time. I appreciate everybody's time. That's my thing. I appreciate time. So he gave me his time, and he let me know, like, yo, it's dope what you're saying, but the quality, like, nah, it's no go. You need to go record that over. And bro, like, you don't know what he did. That made me, take myself, my artistry, my everything that much more serious. You know what I mean?
I heard that. Yeah, man, that Glass Malone, man, I definitely have a lot of respect for him musically, man. That's definitely somebody out here in Sacramento, I've definitely been playing his music a lot. You know what I'm saying? Since he first kind of came on the scene and was putting out the music. So definitely you know what I'm saying, got a lot of respect for him on the music side of the game. And just as a person, man, he just seemed like a thorough individual just from what I've seen of him, you know what I'm saying, from afar. You know what I'm saying? Recently, man, did you get a chance to see? It was like a song in a music video he put out about the pot shooting in Vegas from Orlando's perspective.
Right, right. Yeah, man. It's crazy because I'm a big Tupac fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I told you, like, I put up the little post, like, man, as a Pac fan, and G Malone being somebody that, I really fuck with, that's big bro. Um, I saw the title. It was just the title alone that had me like, yo, what the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of it, like, it was supposed to do that. That's what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to rub you the wrong way. It's supposed to make you feel some type of way. But if you really from the LA streets, you understood why it was made, and you understood just everything about the song. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's even me being a huge Tupac fan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We still there. We still there.
Yeah, nah, so, I mean, I was just, at the end of the day, I got where he was coming from.
Yeah, now most definitely, man. I know when I first seen the title, obviously off rip, it's like a shock factor. Like, huh? Like I think the first title I seen was like a Tupac Must Die or something like that. And I kind of when I seen it, it was like a shock factor. And then when I actually started watching it, yeah. But then when I watched it and I seen like him just going through the perspective, and it's just like, yeah, I'm saying I feel like a lot of people they reacted off of the title, which I get it. It's the shock factor because I did too. But when you actually listening to the message,
They reacted to it in a way because they're real Tupac fans.
yeah,
Some Tupac fans, like when he did the interview with Big Boy and a little Hispanic chick, he says he didn't give a fuck about Orlando's perspective. Or, you know what I'm saying, like she didn't hear about his side of the story. And it was like how could you not?
right,
You're such a fan that you don't realize like what Pac involved himself in. Pac is not, you know what I'm saying, or wasn't a gang member. He involved himself in gang politics, and people think that LA gang politics are for play, and it's not.
no, that's real talk. That's real talk. I think a lot of people too, man, they took that as a shot against pop musically when it was just talking about a real life scenario that happened. Like he's talking about reality. He wasn't talking about the man musically. He wasn't talking about the man's impact. He was talking strictly on real life street politics. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's like kind of what was getting lost on everybody like in their responses is just like, well, look, he's not talking about the music side of the game. He being very specific. Even the video, he's very specific. You know what I'm saying? It's from the man's point of view. So it's like I appreciated the song, the music video for what it was because I feel like a lot of times people don't ever want to go and look into the realness of what people are discussing and talking about. They just want to kind of break it down to, oh, if the song sounded good, if the hook was nice. They don't really want the message. And I feel like that's still like a core group of like real hip hop fans or just real people who you listening to songs, you can get the message out of it. You know what I'm saying? And people like Glasses being able to put that perspective out there in a musical way where he's kept it real but made it dope musically. You know what I'm saying? I salute him for it, man. I mean, I feel like more people, if they really just pay attention to the message and not just get mad at the title or, you know what I'm saying, or just be in a fan mode, I feel like a lot more people would appreciate what he was doing with that song.
Right. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you will see that, you know, I mean, people, you got some people who didn't like it, but they still listen to it, and, you know, shit, at the end of the day, you know, that's what matters. And you got the view, you got the stream.
Yeah,
But
nah,
for
definitely.
those who really understood it, and, you know, accept it for what it is, then for sure, that's a plus.
Yeah, nah, definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask you, man, about, you know what I'm saying, the projects that you have going with the music. You know what I'm saying? I see the Blue story too. You know what I'm saying? That's in development. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely excited and interested to see that, man. You said September what?
14.
September 14th. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, man. Like I said, man, anytime it to me, man, it is just a sidebar, man. In battle rap, man, it's really dope when you. It's a great place to network with different rappers and musicians. Like you see the quality, and this is why I hate when they say in battle rap you can't find good music or battle rappers can't make good music. It's like, dog, you can find great music anywhere. You just gotta have the ear for it. You just gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like me going to a battle rap event and being able to meet you is how I got in tune to be able to check out your music and also be able to get in tune with what you're doing. So it's like I feel like people, man, they be so like narrow minded sometimes, man. Like you find a lot of quality out here in the game, man, for real. It don't have to be name brand. It ain't gotta be somebody who's mainstream. You can find it anywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely one of them people who your music is quality. Like for real, it's real quality music. So definitely want to salute
I
you on that.
appreciate that. I always wanted to speak on like that where, I've heard people, say that, battle rappers, they can't make real songs or real music and stuff like that. They can just battle rap. And, you know, I feel a lot of people say because, making music is just like real songwriting. But I feel at the end of the day, what do they think that person is doing that battle rap artist is doing? You know what I'm saying? They're creating here, they're writing something. You know what I'm saying? If they are writing or some or freestyle or whatever. But for those who write, you know what I'm saying, and memorize whatever and go up there and do their stuff, like they can like look at I fuck with I just heard about well, not just heard about him, but like heard like his like songs outside of battle rap, K-Shine. So, I fuck with some of his songs outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I feel, that statement is I mean I feel like it's false. Battle rappers can make songs, they can make good music, they can do stuff outside of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Because like I said, like battle rappers do. The battle rappers are great with words, you know what I'm saying, wordplay and schemes and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be hard, man.
Definitely, definitely. So Blue Story 2, man, you know what I'm saying? September 14th, you said that's the release date. It'll be on all digital platforms, right?
Yeah, it's on all platforms, man. All platforms. I
Okay.
don't care if it's a platform that you ain't never heard of, it'll be on there.
I heard that. I heard that, man. So talk to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like what should the people expect from this project, man? You know what I'm saying? People who have listened to you before, even people who have not listened to you before, man. Blue Story 2, what should they be expecting to hear from August Blue?
Um, Greatness for one, but also just at the end of the day, my truth, my story, you know what I'm saying, what I've been through. I mean, I gave them like the beginning of everything with Blue Story Part 1. And for those who ain't got that, they can go grab that on YouTube. I mean, go listen to it on YouTube, so on iTunes and all that other stuff. But, those who ain't got that, they can go listen to that on YouTube. And, I mean, at the end of the day, all of my music is real. It's 100% real. So that's what they can expect. And it's gonna also take them back, man. It's gonna take them back to I don't know about everybody else, but I'm a big fan of like '90s rap or even like the early 2000s. So I really wanted to just bring back that vibe, man, where everyone was just really having fun with it, but also at the same time hearing my truth and just really paint that picture of something that everyone can relate to.
I heard that. I heard that. So I,
Because there's so much fake shit out here, bro. Everybody telling you pop pills and motherfuckers that's telling you to pop pills don't even pop pills. You know what I'm saying? You got these female rappers that are influencing young black, young girls that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's cool to just be out here any kind of way. And that ain't cool.
yeah, not real talk.
Like, my music is for sure different lane. It's away from all that. You can still have fun and dance, and all that. But my story ain't about that.
I heard that. I heard that. So I wanted to ask you something, man. And this is something, man. I just seen it over the years. Like it's almost how they title it, where it's like the old heads or the people who like old rap, like '80s rap, '90s rap, early 2000s, versus today's rap. Whether you call it the mumble rap, whether it's not even really rap, it's like pop music, but they put it in the hip hop category. Like throughout the years of the evolution of hip hop, man, like how do you see hip hop now? Do you feel like it's still in good hands? Do you feel like it's still moving in a good direction, or do you see things that yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, my fault. But what was it that you actually
Like throughout the years, man, especially like within I say like the last 10 years, it's been this thing in hip hop where it's like the old heads who like the '80s, '90s, early 2000s style of rap, and then you have like this new generation, new era rap where it's like the mumble rap, or maybe it might even just be pop music, but they put it in the hip hop category. You know what I'm saying? For yourself, as a fan of hip hop, like do you see the evolution of where it's going right now? Is it still in a good place? Is it still in good hands, or do you feel like it's become watered down over time? Like talk to us about like the evolution of hip hop.
I mean, I most definitely feel like it's everybody is sensitive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Really, like everybody is sensitive now. You can't really say what you want to say, so that's why you get the type of music that you get. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like, um, I mean, rap is rap, man, and it's always gonna be that. Some of the new stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I can appreciate it. Other time where I want to have fun, but it ain't nothing that I'm gonna come home and get my car and listen to or whatever like that. But if I'm out somewhere and they playing it, having a few drinks, I'm chilling around some ladies or whatnot like that, and I can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But um, I don't want to say that it's just like it's all bad for hip hop. But even like how you mentioned pop music earlier, like pop music ain't nothing but like it's for pop is short for popular.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they convince certain group of people to believe that pop music is mainly like white music, and as far as pop is just short for popular. If your song is popular, it's gonna be pop.
Right, right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's short for popular. So if you got a popular song, it's gonna be on the pop charts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying with that one.
You know what?
No, I said I definitely see what you're saying with that one as it pertains to the pop music. I definitely see where you're coming from on that one.
Oh yeah, my definitely. And I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like it's gonna always like rap is always gonna be there. It's something like bro, rap is us. As long as we your ear is always gonna be hip hop. And I know people know what I mean by we. So as long as we are here, it's
Yeah.
always gonna be hip hop.
Nah, that's a fact. I For me, man, I think, and this is how I kind of describe it. I feel like even within just the hip hop culture, right? Like you have the different elements of hip hop culture, right? And I feel like people at times they try to box in hip hop as just rap, like as in just New York in the '80s. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast in the '90s, like they try and box it in as just this one style, this one thing, and it's like, man, there's so many different elements to the art form. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could never hate on somebody for, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do, whether this is they like if this is their style and they being true to themselves, they being true to the form. You know what I'm saying? Now whether you like it or not, it is you know what I'm saying?
You know, like with sports, you know, like I mean, when everything is kind of like a competition, you got the people who came before who might not like the way that other people are you know, the newer generation is doing things. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, that's what's keeping the business alive. It's still a business at the end of the day. So, you know, it might be this or it might be that, but, you know, shit, it then turned into a business. It's a business at the end of the day. So, you know, people, you know, you got like I said, with the basketball players who, you know, you get some of the other players who talk down on the younger players, like, oh, you know, the game is tough, they can't do this no more, oh, they're not doing this right, this, that, and the third. So, you know, I mean, it's the same way with music. You know, they're like, oh, you know, the pros, you got like, you know, people doing certain things just for you. I mean, but it's keeping it alive. That's what people are into. At the end of the day, you know, it's crazy and it's sad, but it makes sense in a way. Like I look at some rappers, like how I look at like wrestlers.
Mm.
I mean, when you mention music, it's a music industry. What it's really entertainment, right?
Facts.
Right. So wrestling is a part of entertainment, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you'll get like you're not gonna see Ric Flair walking down the street, bro, with a feather road. He's not gonna walk into the gas station or Walmart with a feather road.
No,
He's
that's
gonna
a
be a
fact.
normal person outside of entertainment. But to sell, but to make money, he's gonna be in his feather road. He's gonna be, you know, doing all his famous sayings and all that type of crazy shit. But when outside of that, he's a normal person living a normal life.
Right,
Let's say
right.
you got like look at Future. Future is rapping about certain things that he doesn't even, you know, do himself. It's entertainment.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a lot of times too. I see a lot of people. That's how they kind of like equate battle rapping to like the same thing. Like, yeah, it's a very aggressive art form. People are talking aggressively and disrespect and all of that, but it's like it's an art form. It's a form of entertainment.
Artists like they like, as soon as you mention battle rap, I thought that they like look at bro. You know what I'm saying? Like before he started doing all of the gimmicks and stuff like that, he was still rapping like daylight
Yeah.
when nobody was fucking with. So he had to do something to make motherfuckers understand. I mean, like, came up off that shit.
Nah, that's a
He
fact.
played the game and he understood that it was entertainment.
Nah, that's real. That's definitely real.
Like, do you think they're like really go walk into your house if you invited they're like over to your house? Could go do some weirdo shit like put his fans down, take your shit in the middle of your floor, or try to take your shit in the like, nah, bro, like that shit up there. Once you understand who controls it, who runs you go, just do what you do as the entertainer and make your money.
Right,
But
right.
when you really get deep into the industry, when you really like become involved, you start understanding who controls shit, who runs shit. Like this where shit get deep, you know what I'm saying? The conversation get deep. Where it's like on some real shit, you change a little bit because you start understanding that when people always say like, oh, I want to get into the game, keyword is game. So you
Facts.
gotta play it, bro. You gotta play it. And you gotta play it however you gotta play it to win.
Yeah.
There's no
You
ever
gotta figure
way
out how it's
like
being played, and then once you figure out how it's being played, start playing it to your advantage.
to your advantage. Now I'm not saying like go out and do some this all out shell out type shit, but play the game how it's supposed to be played and you'll win. If you really sit back and like I said, you understand how it is, how it goes, you good.
Nah, that's real talk. That's
Once
real
I
talk.
down ten, so you'll be good. Yeah, so you know, I mean at the end of the day, bro, like I said, man, once you understand it, you'll play it to your advantage.
Nah, definitely, definitely. Man, just the dialogue right now, man. This is the breakdown of how you broke everything down just now. I hope people are paying attention, man. That's as real as it's gonna get for you right there, for real, man. Like that was a cold breakdown that you went through the whole entire game and how you that was dope. Man. I like how you tied all that in, man.
Like I said, like when I started fucking with the people at Capitol, like I'm just about to just really start talking. Like when I started fucking with them up over here, um, I found out that it was somebody who was trying to start a company within a company.
Mm.
I mean, so, but at the end of the day, you know, like they still gonna try you. They gonna, I mean, when you first thing they gonna ask you is like what type of success do you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you really want? I mean, do you want success or do you want to be famous? At the end of the day, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you get some people who want to be famous, man. A lot of people really want to be famous over being successful. You know, but even success to them is still certain type of it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Where like you will get tried when you reach a certain level. You're gonna get tried. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna test you in any kind of way. And it's like I did my first photo shoot. Like everything was good. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? I did my first photo shoot with you know what I'm saying, with them. And I got tried after the photo shoot. A motherfucker like pulled me to the side, was asking me certain things that I wasn't comfortable with, and I really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I caused this big ass scene. I'm loud as fuck. I'm cussing him out. Like I get mad. And after that, you know, like you don't get invited to certain things no more. Like you kind of die out a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like I just recently put up a post about like how does a person go from releasing singles every other day to just like literally going cold for like a year and a half.
Mm.
Like you know, like some people hear these things like on YouTube, they see them, these people talking about this and that, about the music industry, and you know, some people will label them as crazy or oh they just making shit up, this, that, and the third. But you know, I'm here to let motherfuckers know like certain things that you do see on you know, YouTube, meaning like you know, hear a person or see a person talking about this or that. You know, don't always be, you know, don't be so quick to doubt it. There's a lot of kids you see. Like if I had a kid, bro, I wouldn't want my kids being nowhere near the movie or music industry.
Mm. You know what's crazy, man? And I feel like this is why I respect people. You know what I'm saying? Even like yourself, who was like how we were saying earlier, you learn how the game is played and you play it to your advantage. It's also playing it to your advantage while still staying true to who you are. And it could take you a little bit long. It might take you a lot longer than somebody else who's willing to do anything and everything just to make it. But if you can make it on your own terms and you staying true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's like the most gratifying form of success is where it's like, nah, I did this my way. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, do anything outside of myself to get this. Like I got this being me and doing it the way I seen.
Because look at it like this, bro. When you do have some type of income, a lot of people don't realize, like, you don't really have to take that much out your paycheck just to put to the side to save up for 2 or 3 years. And you'll have some bands like, you look at somebody who got 10 racks to spend right now. You know, I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, look at the ad that Stadium, I think, what is it, Stadium State or whatever. They have an ad where you need 10K to invest in, you know, whatever, I don't know. But if it's true and the business is right and stuff like that, just investments like that, period. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make it without, like, well, not even that, just if you're smart with your money. If you're smart with your money, you can make it without being a part of the industry like that. I mean, like, not like that, but like, without being tied in.
Nah, that's a fact. Man, I listen. I hope people, when you listening to this, man, that I'm telling you, you getting a lot of game right here from the brother, man. I hope y'all paying attention to this, man. This is A1 right here. You know what I'm saying, man.
You don't want to become tied down, man, because the first thing they gonna do is when you know, when you know what's coming into the game, they go to this thing called artist development, right? And I laugh at artist development because with some people, artist development, all that means is nigga, we about to change everything about you. You are not going to be you no more. Look at what they do with 50 Cent. You know why we bought into 50 Cent? Because we was like, yo, a lot of us at that time, at that age, now you got some niggas who live in fairy tale story where they got been in the hood, I seen this and seen that, like, nah, bro, like, chill, relax. You feel me? You get some people, that's the first time they ever heard of somebody being shot that many times with music.
Yeah.
With music, you feel me? And people bought into this whole story of this dude who got shot 9 times, this, that, and the third, not knowing this nigga been out for years already. But he went through that and got this major deal and the marketing and promotion and everything like that to the masses of people. It changed the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, it changed the game like a motherfucker because nobody will tell you that they're not a Ja Rule fan or wasn't a Ja Rule fan is bullshit. Like everybody fucked with Ja Rule nigga back then. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I'ma say it.
Nah, that's a
Everybody
fact.
did, bro.
That,
Like niggas who said that they wasn't is lying, bro. Just like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like if 50 came and changed the whole game, though. He even made you stop liking the person that you were supporting.
yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like,
I was just telling one of the homies, man, he was one of the biggest. I mean, he's one of the biggest Ja Rule fans back in the day when we was coming up, young. You know what I'm saying? And now he's like, man, I don't even look at Ja Rule the same no more, man. Look at what 50 did to him. But I'm like, man, the music ain't changed. The same quality you like back then, it's the same thing you're gonna listen to right now. You know what I'm saying?
man,
Like,
at the end of the day, what I'm getting at is that's what they do. That's what these labels do, bro. They they will make you like the labels push that type of shit. And a lot of those beefs that we think are real beefs between rappers that we support don't even be real.
that's a fact.
If he made up, it's to sell money, bro. Rap now, the shit that we see, bro. Even a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't support reality TV." It's a fucking lie because that's what fucking hip hop has become sometimes. Like at times, that's what I feel like it has become. Its own reality TV show. Like
I agree with you on that.
look at the things that occur. So it's like, yo, this is like reality TV. But at the end of the day, like nobody really has a problem with nobody. We ain't heard about no other rap like no other rappers really like you know what I'm saying like really getting into it like that like that. Some people say, oh, Yo Gotti and Young Dog. Come on, bro. I mean, that's some other shit. We ain't gonna talk about that, but like, at the end of the day, that's some other shit.
Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk.
People just gotta beware of the music industry. That's all I'm saying. If you don't really be a part of this, to where you are trying to deal with major labels, I'm here to let people know, just beware of what you are getting yourself into. You know, read all of your contracts. Don't trust nobody to read your contracts for you. That's what I did in the beginning, and I fucked up big time. So, shout out to Compton AV's manager. He's the one who got me out of the fucked up contract, my first fucked up contract. So, I'm just here to really speak up on my experience. Um,
Now I heard that. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Opening up like that and giving the game because it's a lot of people who they don't even know. Like they not even they going into it blind and they wouldn't even know. So I'm glad there's people like yourself who's willing to give the game and be open about their own experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely a plus, man. That's definitely how hip hop continues to build, man. Is when you have brothers like yourself willing to go ahead and open up and just give the game out, man.
and, bro, listen, there's some crazy shit that you've all experienced once you really, like, get involved, man. Some shit you're gonna see. And sometimes, like, again, but I feel like as black people, though, most quote unquote, forgive me, niggas, we mind our business, our business. You know what I'm saying? We mind our business. You don't really, like that's just what we do. So, you know what I mean? Again, you gonna see some shit that you're gonna think is just crazy weird. Just mind your business and do you.
Nah, that's real talk, man. That's real talk, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? Once again, King, I want to tell you, man, I appreciate you taking the time, man. you had first reached out, man, like you somebody who I definitely have wanted to interview for since I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time out, chopping it up with us, man. Good, great quality dialogue, man. I appreciate everything that you broke down, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Just your support of what I do, man. That's major to me, man. I appreciate all the love, man, for real. Um,
Oh man, but definitely, like I said, I've been watching what you've been doing, so I fuck with it.
Oh, nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. So these next couple minutes, man, I'm give the floor to you, man. Go ahead and plug everything that you have, so the people can go ahead and get your music, your social media, so they can stay in tune with you. They can get the updates and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs, anything you want to do, man. These next few minutes is all you, King.
Yo, peace, love, this is very nice songs. So, um, my new album, Blue Story Part 2, September 14th, that's my CA. 1987, my most recent project just dropped. Y'all can go check that out on Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, all that type of stuff. And stuff like that. Follow my Instagram at official August underscore blue 300. Y'all go tag Adult Slam and ask them when are they gonna drop. When are they gonna drop? Black Jesus season 3. Go tag them on Twitter, Instagram, all that. Ask them when they're gonna drop Black Jesus season 3 because I'm on an episode of that. Shout out to the big homies Clean Johnson, Smoke Yours Crew. Man, what else I got going on? Oh yeah, man. Working on some new shit outside of the Blue Story too. I'm getting ready to start my own little YouTube show. I don't have a name for it, but it'll be based around hip hop and sneakers. I'm a big sneakerhead. I'll be interviewing artists myself, not just artists, but anyone who has something going on and who has a positive message to deliver to the people, to the masses of people. I'll be doing that again, so stay tuned for all that. With more music videos, clothing line is out. I got the merch out, August Blue merch. Um, and it's crazy. Tommy Hilfiger inspired a lot of the designs that I've been coming up with. So it's Tommy Hilfiger. A lot of the rumors that people have been hearing about Tommy Hilfiger, of course, they're not true. Yeah, man, I got a lot of things popping. And always, 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 I don't give a fuck. Wherever I'm at, whatever I do, I gotta shout out my mama. Shout out to my mama.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. That's what's
And shout out to the whole battle rap scene. LA Battlegrounds, hip hop, Alcatraz. Yeah, man. Shout out to Trey Vicious for even inviting me to my very, very first battle rap. I never had been to like some battle rap event until Trey Vicious invited me. So shout out to bro.
yeah, nah, most definitely, man. Well, once again, King, I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, taking the time. Definitely, you know what I'm saying, had some great dialogue here, man. Definitely appreciate everything that you put out there, man. And we definitely gonna want to get you back up here soon, man. Probably around the time when Blue Story 2 comes out, man. We definitely, you know what I'm saying, gonna talk about that, push that out there to the masses, man. Make sure everybody go cop Blue Story Part 1. Make sure that y'all tuned into that. Make sure that you listening to that. And then get ready to go ahead and stream that Blue Story 2 when it drops on all digital platforms September 14th, man. August Blue, King, I appreciate you, bro. Real talk.
Man, likewise. Much love, bro. Appreciate it. Peace and love to everybody out there.
Most definitely, King.